A particular kind of ache had settled in my chest months ago, the dull throb of being slowly forgotten by the very people who once knew my heartbeat best. It wasn't a sudden rupture, but a gradual, chilling fade into the periphery of my own family's life. Like a ghost haunting the edges of their laughter, always present, yet utterly unseen. The most agonizing part was the relentless whisper that it was all my fault. I remembered the easy rhythm of our past, Sunday dinners a sacred ritual, holidays brimming with shared traditions, random weeknight calls just to catch up. My parents, my brother Ethan, and I, we were a unit. Then Leo, Ethan's son, arrived, and it was as if a silent switch had been flipped. The calls dwindled, invitations to casual gatherings evaporated, and I was simply absent from their orbit. Nights became a cruel replay of conversations, every inflection, every glance scrutinized in a desperate search for the misstep I must have made. Had I said something wrong? Was my excitement for Leo not genuine enough, not visible enough? This gnawing void ate at me, solidifying into a painful certainty that I was no longer needed, no longer a vital part of their picture. I began constructing narratives for myself. Perhaps I wasn't good with babies, or my life had simply diverged too much, leaving them unsure how to include me. The hurt was profound, a constant pressure beneath my ribs, but I tried to brace myself for this new reality. Until that Sunday. We were gathered at my parents' dining table, the familiar scent of roast chicken heavy in the air. Ethan, predictably, was in full, theatrical swing. He gestured dramatically with his fork, spinning an elaborate tale about my supposed absence from last weekend's barbecue. She texted some excuse about work deadlines, he recounted, shaking his head with a show of genuine disappointment, while I was out setting up the grill. He paused, his gaze sweeping the table, landing on me with a faux sympathetic sigh. She always has something, right, Chloe? Always too busy for family. My parents offered small, quiet nods. My mother's face held that familiar blend of confusion and hurt, a look that always tightened my stomach. My father simply stared at his plate, the memory of my unwavering presence at past Sunday dinners perhaps weighing on his thoughts. Hearing Ethan paint me as the neglectful one, the sibling who didn't care, landed like a physical blow. A hot, angry flush spread across my skin. But something inside me, after months of quiet acceptance, simply snapped. My phone was in my hand before I fully registered the action, fingers flying across the screen, pulling up my text thread with Ethan from last Friday. My heart hammered against my ribs, a wild, furious drumbeat, as I found the exact messages I needed. Actually, Ethan, I said, my voice betraying a sharpness I hadn't intended, holding up the screen for everyone to see. Want to tell them what you really texted me? His fork, halfway to his mouth with a piece of potato, froze midair. What are you talking about? He asked, his eyes wide and suddenly wary. I cleared my throat, a strange rush of adrenaline coursing through me, and read his words aloud, directly from the screen. Mom's doing a small thing this weekend. Bottom left of screen, click full story.